This is my last official stop on the California road trip. I'll be heading east in less than a week. I wanted to share with you the 10 top lessons that I've learned from this cross-country road trip, the things that you might want to do and things you might want to avoid. Hello there. My name is Julie Jordan Scott, and you have found Aging Joyfully. I am thrilled you are here. We do all kinds of fun stuff around here. We explore, we adventure, we grow, we reinvent, we try new things, we experiment, and all of it is done primarily with a smile on our face. If any of this resonates with you, I hope that you'll subscribe because you'll have a good time no matter what. That's one of our watch phrases or catchphrases around here. Another thing that I learned was to be flexible, and I don't just mean be stretchy. I mean be flexible with my plans. So I oftentimes had like an overall plan where I wanted to get to. Pretty much I knew where I wanted to get to at the end of the day. And then I would pick and choose places to stop. And I liked being intentional because I like to have goals. And also I love to stop, as you all know by now. I like to stop, I like to go walking, I like to go exploring if I can fit in a museum during the day or some kind of historical point of interest. I feel like that is a super important part of road tripping because for me it's about, really truly, it's about the getting there as much as the there. And in fact, in my style of road tripping, a hotel room is just a place to sleep after you've had an incredible time out on the road. This was not how I was raised, by the way. I was raised with a family who was like full steam ahead. But hey, I like to ease on down the road, not be like a freight train down the road. Taking walks while on the road, literally during a daily drive, did so much for my energy, my enthusiasm, and also for being grounded wherever I happen to find myself. This was pivotal. Another thing I learned on my road trip was that nervous energy simply means I care. If I can just get over that hump of I'm nervous, and having it go up, to go, oh, I'm nervous. That means I care. Take a deep breath. Definitely helps. Other surprise was how many people love talking to road trippers, especially if you were in an area where you weren't necessarily expected to be seen, in any old neighborhood. They would say, you drove all the way from New Jersey? You drove all the way from New Jersey? Like I had ridden in on a UFO or something. That just made me laugh. I also learned that fear is not a stop sign, it's an invitation. Boy, is it ever an invitation. Learned over and over on this trip that, well, it's never the same when you go back to places, and yet it is still the same. And you are always changing. Thank goodness. Because the entirety of my trip for the first half was solo, I really enjoyed having reunions with longtime friends that I hadn't seen for a long time, and also fairly spontaneous. I would text friends and say, hey, I'm in your area. Can you get together for lunch, for tea, for a walk? And almost 100% yeses. And let me tell you, those were so memorable, and I don't regret a thing about them. Rebuilding relationships was not something I had on my to-do list on this road trip, and now I think every road trip I take, I'll have my alert bell on for possible meetups. One funny thing that I learned was that if you're planning to stay with other people or planning to visit people along the way, that they will be so excited to meet you that you need to be ready to leap out of your car the moment you pull up in front of their house. This surprised me. I'm one of those very much sit in my car, take a deep breath, get myself situated, then get out. No, be ready. Be ready to leap out and be totally excited, because you are totally excited, but that was a big surprise. Probably the single most exciting thing that I learned on the road trip was I'm not too old. It's not too late. Road tripping at this age is so much fun, even when the light goes off on your video. One of the most important lessons that I learned on my cross-country road trip from New Jersey to California was to take advantage of the scenes along the way. Look out for unknown places that may be beautiful, they may provide you with inspiration, they may be duds. And if you don't take the time to explore a little bit, you will know more about the highway than you will about the byway. And I don't know about you, but I kind of love the byway. I love learning new things. As I'm growing older, it's important for me to keep learning. It keeps my brain elastic. Curiosity helps inspire conversations. It helps me to bring you a better view of my journey along the way. So, if I were you planning a road trip, I would plan for the big perspective. I think that's a macro. And then when you arrive somewhere overnight, what I've been doing is to look 2 hours ahead, 2 hours ahead, 2 hours ahead, and try to pick a couple of things out in the 2 hour ahead range, and then just do one of them. I only hit nothing one time, and that was mostly because of fear. Other than that, man, did I have fun discovering hidden gems. I want you to find hidden gems too. They could even be in your own backyard, like this. This place where I am is 45 minutes from Bakersfield. I have been so happy to have you along as my partner in the passenger seat. And I look forward to seeing you as we head back east, back to the next adventure.